Today, we will learn the art of influencing people that will help you succeed in every moment of your life. It will be a useful video to achieve better success in your career, improve your social relationships, and strengthen your communication with people. In this video, we will use Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Let's start if you are ready. Rule 1. Do not criticize, condemn, and complain. Complaining or criticizing people hurts that person and negatively affects relationships. Criticism or complaining makes people feel defensive and lowers their self-esteem. For example, when you see a colleague's mistake, give them sincere feedback instead of criticizing them. Try to understand people instead of criticizing them. In his experiment, the famous psychologist Skinner states that animals that are rewarded for good behavior learn faster and easier than animals that are scolded for bad behavior. Rule 2. Give honest and sincere praise. Sincere and heartfelt praise boosts motivation and confidence. Praise warms the heart and makes you do what you want to do. It is a key to building a positive relationship between people. For example, praising a successful colleague will give him motivation, but you should not do it as flattery. Honest praise is better than criticism, condemnation, and complaining. Sincere praise makes the other person feel valued and communicates better with you. Remember that you cannot change people by hurting them. Rule 3. Be a good listener. It is very important to be a good listener for effective communication with the other person. If you want to be a good speaker, you need to be a good listener. People feel valued when they feel listened to. Being a good listener allows you to understand not only the other person's words, but also their thoughts and feelings. You can strengthen communication with short questions, eye contact, and head movements. Show interest to attract attention. Ask questions that the other person will like. Let the other person talk about themselves and their achievements. For example, if a person is interested in music and you tell them about movies, they will lose interest in you. Focus on topics of interest to the person you want to be interested in. Rule 4. The only way to get the most out of an argument is to avoid it. You are not yet sure that even your own behavior is right, yet you judge the other person's behavior. You think that by doing this, the other person will agree with you, but you are wrong. By judging the other person, you are opposing his or her thinking, and because of this, he or she will take an opposing position to you. This can lead to an argument. Don't try to prove something to the other person. This will be perceived as if you are smarter. Don't make things worse, and don't try this tactic. Be resourceful and cunning when you say something to the other person. Don't say what you intend to prove. Do not pretend to teach the other person something. Pretend that they have forgotten. But there is only one way to get the most out of an argument. Avoid it. Even if you win, you will lose, because the other person will be humiliated and angry with you. 5. Make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. By nature, human beings like to be liked. Do to others what you want them to do to you. Valuing and showing importance to people will increase their respect for you. For example, be sure to use courtesy words such as please, thank you, and you are welcome. Also, giving importance to the other person's opinions and feelings increases the trust and continuity of your relationship. Rule 6. Make the other person say yes. There is an easy way to persuade someone, even if it is in small steps. Get them to say yes. You can respectfully analyze their ideas and feelings and get them to say yes. You can get them to accept your idea by making appropriate and acceptable suggestions about what you are talking about. However, avoid using the word no throughout the conversation. Rule 7. If you are wrong, admit it sincerely at once. Admitting your mistake shows that you are honest and mature. By admitting your mistake, you give people confidence. For example, correcting a mistake you made in your workplace shows that you are both reliable and professional. Correcting yourself through self-criticism prevents people from scolding you, and they will feel compassion for you. Finally, remember that you are the average of your environment. Stay away from worthless people and people who don't value you. Like and subscribe for more content.